Welcome to a tutorial later on Ink. In this video I'm going to cover variables. As a review here of the project we've been building across the different videos here, we're starting our project with our first two lines, include, using the include keyword to include two extra files that we're using as part of this project. Lines 4 and 5, however, are new. Line 4 uses the new keyword var. In this case, it allows us to create a variable. A variable within Ink and similar to other programming languages is something that can change throughout runtime. We can change the variable by referring to it and using the equal sign to change its value. In this case, we have the var keyword, a space, the name of the variable, and we're equal to something. In this case, it's equal to the string Joe, which we're using throughout this project, and I'll go over here in just a few moments. Underneath that, and on line 5, we see the const keyword. This is a constant. It is similar to a variable, but different in that it doesn't change. A variable can change throughout runtime, as I explained. A constant, however, once set, should not change. It is constant. So we see here on lines 4 and 5, we're creating two different sort of types of variables. A normal variable, using the var keyword, and a constant, which is similar to a variable, but different in that it doesn't change. So we're establishing these two values, date name equal to Joe, and name equal to Dan. We can show those values in Ink using curly brackets. As we see here on line 7, my name is curly brackets around name. And if we reset the story, we see it here at the top. My name is Dan. And we see we can show the value of a variable using curly brackets around the name of that variable. We see the same thing with showing the value of a constant. I was unsure about asking, and we see date name again within the curly brackets on line 9. And over here on the right-hand side in the preview, we see the same thing. I was unsure about asking, and we see the value of the variable date name, Joe, right here on the right-hand side. Both variables and constants are global in Ink. That is, once they are created, for example here at the very beginning of this project, they can be accessible through anything else that can be included within the project. We're including dinner and getting ready, which means they are part of the project, which means they can also access those variables. And we can see that here in practice. By going over to dinner and opening up that file, we see right here I have date name again within curly brackets, and we can see the value of that variable. In fact, let me play through that so we can see that. And we see that right here in the preview on the right-hand side. Just like we used name and date name early in the project, as long as files are included, they can access those global variables. Again, global meaning they can access it anywhere within a project. So again, as a review, we can create variables, as I did right here on lines 4 and 5, by using the var keyword to create a variable, something that can change during runtime, or we can create a constant using a similar setup, but the const keyword, something that does not change, and we can access both in runtime using curly brackets around them to see the value of that variable. And because both are global, they can be accessed in anything that is also included as part of the project because it's all a part of one global project together. Thanks for watching.